I did sit in the ceremonial courtroom and watch the top shooter say the word guilty 15 times. It was jarring to watch him show no emotion, and for the families in the room with him, it was a day they wouldn't wish upon anyone. This is video from May, the first court appearance of the man who now admits he shot and killed 10 people because of their race and injured 3 others. For the families,
being kind of perpendicular to the terrorist, for a while I just watched him.
They wanted a camera in the courtroom for all to see what they saw.
Surrounded by a bunch of policemen. I was angry that they didn't have him look at the faces of the family's victims that he ruined and scarred for life.
And the details.
Just hearing them read the details. Who got shot first and second? Zaire got shot third. And
take your time.
There's just those details that I didn't know.
And hearing an admission of guilt.
The sound of his voice kind of annoyed me internally because it was a very nonchalant voice.
It was almost too much for them, especially details about how their loved ones died.
That she was shot a couple of times before the fatal shot. What do you think? How does that make me feel? Now, I've got to go back and relive 6 months of what I thought, and now it's changed.
My mother didn't deserve this. None of these people deserve this. But yeah, here we are begging, literally begging for those who are in power to do something about it.
The families talked about the shooter and how he was presented in court. And you've seen Trayvon Martin, what we saw with George Floyd, everyone else. Why does that keep happening, and can the change be made with that, with the perception?
And the only way we're going to change it is if we acknowledge that we have an issue. And until America deal with this issue of white supremacy, we can't solve it.
Sentencing is set for February, and he faces life without parole. At 6, the families talk about the punishment they want the top shooter to get. It's very raw, it's very emotional, but it's from those who are dealing with the grief of losing people killed because they were black. Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.